I'm about to dehydrate some food. I've never dehydrated before. SUNGLIFE sent me a food dehydrator in the mail, and I told them that I would dehydrate and show it to all my viewers. So I'm gonna open it here on camera. I'm gonna show you a little bit about it. I'm hopefully gonna get some food dehydrated and show you in the process. So here's the picture on the front, and it looks like in the dehydrator there's some mulberries. That's interesting. This looks like pineapple at the bottom, kiwi, some lemons, and I'm not actually sure what that top thing is. Do you have any idea what that might be? Let me know in the comments below if you know. Says it creates delicious, healthy snacks, LED display with digital temperature control. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably wasn't ever gonna buy a food dehydrator, and here's the reason why. I have an oven that runs on propane. My oven actually has a dehydrate setting on there. And you can also actually set things in the sun, make sure there's plenty of airflow under it. So put it on some, I don't know, some mesh or something like that. And you set it out in the sun, in the direct sunlight. And I like things like that. But this is convenient if you are on the grid. I've not heard of the SUNGLIFE food dehydrator before, but it looks very nice in the picture, and it had decent reviews from what I already saw on Amazon. So let's pull it out. It unboxed easily enough. It comes with a user manual. The user manual comes with a guide. I was thinking about doing apples and bananas, and that's actually the first two on this list. Apples 6 to 7 hours and bananas 7 to 8 hours. And you slice them 1/4 inch thick. Has some recipe for beef jerky down here. Not a recipe, just got some instructions. Oh, it does have some recipes over here. Looks like it all fits pretty well together here. Here's the lid, and here's the first tray. Got it. Seemed that it was kind of tough to pull apart the first time. It's probably because of shipping that's that way. There you go. Tray looks pretty nifty. Got plenty of circulation space for it. I'm looking in the instructions to see if you have to use all of the trays every time or not. I don't see anything about that. Here is the buttons that's on it. Sounds like it's got some rattling inside it. Trying to see if I can get it out. There's some vent holes on the bottom. It's not heavy. I couldn't get it out. It's still rattling around in there. You hear it? Well, let's come over here to the counter and plug it in and see how it works. We got it plugged in. As soon as I plugged it in, nothing at all happened. I guess before you do anything, you have to push the power button. And I hear it coming, and you can change the temperature. I felt some heat coming out of it. I don't know what this top button does. I'm pushing it and nothing's happening. But I can push this lower button and it'll go down, and it goes down in increments. So from 158 to 149. Okay, I guess you have to push the temp button, and then it goes down from 158 to 149 to 140 to 131 to 122 to 113 to 104. It goes down in 9-degree increments. And then you push the temp button and it stays there, or you leave it alone for a second and it stays there, I guess. So before you change it, you push this minus button all the day long. You won't do anything until you push the temp button first, and then you can change it. And the same thing for time. But it only goes one direction, you just have to loop it around. So let's see, it's going up to 41, 42, 46, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 48 is the highest. 1 hour is the least, and I guess this is hours. 48. And then it goes back to 1. I'm gonna turn it off for now. Then it goes right off. Seems pretty easy enough, I guess. I can feel the warm air coming out of it. I don't really like that rattle that's out of it, but it'll do the trick. Right, let me cut some bananas and some apples up and start them dehydrating. As I said, this is my very first time dehydrating, but the way I understand it, you need to make sure that everything is spaced out very well. The reason for all these holes in here is so air can flow around it, so it'll dehydrate on the bottom and it'll dehydrate on the top. If you're doing this without a electronic dehydrator, you can. You can do it outside actually, as long as you keep some bugs off of it, but you put it out in the sun and it'll get plenty warm, you get plenty of airflow as well. I'm going to do an apple too. So I don't know if you have to put all of the trays on there or not. If you do, then you can comment down below. It seems like it might work fine with just the 2 trays, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them all on there just in case. I don't really want to, I don't want to cut up any other vegetables. This is good, or fruits. This is good for now. I'll put it in here and set it on. I think it was 7 hours. Let it do its thing, and I'll finish up this video afterward and give it a taste and see how it does. It says about apples and bananas, put it at 135 to 145. So I'm going to go ahead and change the temperature. And it says for 6 to 7 hours for apples and 7 to 8 for bananas. So I'll just put it at 7. All right, so I put them in there for 8 hours. I've pulled them out here. They are significantly smaller. They seem like they're still a little gummy. I maybe should have dehydrated a bit more. And the banana, most of them seem kind of gummy too. They're not just completely dehydrated. It's an apple.
Really nice.
Depends on how you want them, I guess. Are you sure you don't want to try one of these?
No. Well,
Tastes pretty sweet and good. I think next time I'll do it for a little while longer. It seems like it's a pretty easy thing to do. To dehydrate, you got to experiment with what works and what doesn't work. So you see how gummy they are. You can't really tell. See, this is the SUNGLIFE Dehydrator, and I'll put a link to it down in the description below. You can dehydrate without a dehydrator. If you like things like this, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification. If there's anything that you've dehydrated that you know might be worth my time to do so, then you can also comment that down below as well. Thanks.